Why hello and welcome back to another episode of Voice of the Rings. I'm your host and guide, Zollin Ironshield, and today I want to show you, where did the Imparting Wisdom tab go? When you're in the tavern and you click on this guy, you're like, you can sell equipment, but what happened to Imparting Wisdom? Where did that go? Well, I'm going to show you real quick where that is now. You click on your commander tab now. If you go to any commander, doesn't matter who it is, so I'm going to go to Gimli, for example, there's a button right here. I'm slightly covering it with my camera, but you see it right here, the little sword? You click that little sword, that is where you'll do Imparting Wisdom. So let's say, what about a character I haven't already imparted wisdom to? Let's go to this alerts. I can't because he's not, sorry, I don't have him yet. I have to go this one. So for example, there's the Imparting Wisdom. I can click Impart. Again, your tools come up. How do you impart wisdom? You all know that, right? You basically can use, I have some of these left still. That's kind of funny from a long time ago. I don't think they use these anymore, these little shards. But you basically just give them any kind of, I would always start with green weapons because they're the ones that really don't matter as much. And you could just click that, but you could also go through and select them, left click, turn them off and on, and say impart, right? And there we go. What does Imparting Wisdom do again, you guys, you ask? Well, Imparting Wisdom allows your characters to get a total bonus of +4 skill points to use even at their base level when you first start a game. Also, they grants every single spot, weapon, chest piece, helmet, and accessory a 50% of familiarity when you first equip it. So what does that mean exactly? Well, for example, now I have it on only weapons, right? Because if I go back into it again, I've only done the level. I need to impart 3 more times to max it out, right? And once you've imparted wisdom, they keep that imparted wisdom forever. It's kind of like getting respect or getting a new item, okay? It stays on them. So you have that bonus of getting these special effects, okay? The special effects are when you click on a piece of armor. For example, if I put a new piece of armor on this guy, chest armor, you notice it is at 0 familiarity, right? So it's just 0. But now let's put a weapon on. Remember I imparted the level 1 weapon? It says 50%, okay? Now what that means is a weapon or armor, accessory, or helmet does not give you full stats here. It will give you full stats to your whatever bonus ability is underneath. But to your actual stats on the weapon might focus whatever the buffs it gives to your army. Those will be like less than half. They'll be like 40 to 50%. So obviously this weapon actually, so I'm going to unequip it real quick so I can show you. This weapon actually has, excuse me, these stats. See, it went up. It's showing me. But it will not have those stats on the character until their full familiarity. And of course, once you put an item on that character to get them familiar with it, you have to go and fight, you know, a tile or do mock battle. I mean, not mock battle, excuse me. Those don't work. Sweeping is what I'm thinking. So that's what you'll use to get that up, right? But again, it's kind of cool to not have to get an extra 50% on there if you've already done it. So again, right now, you can see that armor's at 0 when I put it on. But now if I impart wisdom on this guy again, so he gets the 2nd level, right? Oh, I didn't have enough for that. Okay. There we go. So now he's 2nd level. So he gets an extra skill point to use. And now any of his armor will be 50%. Oh, look at that. It's automatically 50. I didn't even have to do any fights, right? And if I go into stuff, look, I have 2 more points to use now, right? Into the tree because of Imparting Wisdom. All right, so anyway, that's where they have it now. It's part of the kit on the actual commanders, whether they be evil or good. I think it's good. I think it's a lot easier to actually just be able to, whatever commander you're working on in the commander tab, you can actually just do the imparting right there. So if it's your main, I think it's a much better system than it was before. Now, the only thing that makes me sad is that I kind of liked before when you clicked on it, you saw their cool like artwork behind them and their like frozen image. I actually thought it was kind of cool. Obviously, now you see the moving character, but I guess I'll kind of miss that little tidbit there. Oh, I got another point to spend. Okay, well, anyway, I'm just being distracted. Yep, that's about it, guys. That is where they put it. That is where they stuck the new thing. By the way, on a side note, they also stuck the, if you're wondering where the like red table thing went, that's in the, go into here. It's right here now. It's inside the Matham house. So you guys have a great and wonderful day in Middle-earth. Thanks so much for joining me for this quick little episode of a guide to RiseToWar. Thank you to my patrons. Thank you, Skumley, for being a royal guard. They are the best. I couldn't do it without them. And thank you guys for watching and liking and subscribing and commenting. Please always feel free to leave a comment down there and another guide thing you'd like for RiseToWar, or if you want something with, you know, another game with, you know, Lord of the Rings. I'd be happy. Give me ideas for lore videos. I'm down. What would you like? Subscribe button's there. Next episode's up there. And I got stuff for Literature Tale over there. Have a great day in Middle-earth, and I'll see you all in the next episodes of Voice of the Rings. Baruch Hazad, Kuzad, I menu. See ya.